No. No, you.
Well, I guess the recording caught it. Welcome back.
Oh
Oh no. Welcome back to session 89 of SF. 89? Might be 88. I can't remember.
89.
It's
89.
89.
89 of SF. Would any one of you like to recap us real quick what happened last session?
When last we left off, the Misfits had begun their trek up the mountain where they'd heard rumors of a potential sighting of Argenta, Draculus's mother. And as they traveled up the mountain, they soon came upon a clearing that was the aftermath of a battle between two great monsters. Then, while inspecting the area, they were ambushed by one, then two, and eventually three of these draconic creatures, eventually managing to fend the two off and escape from the third, before healing up and continuing their trip. The rest of the day was uneventful, as the party managed to find a little alcove to settle down for the night, using a combination of the tiny hut spell to shield themselves from the cold, then the table and carpet to prevent them from sleeping in the snow, with only some mild shenanigans happening throughout the night as they awoke, well rested and ready for another day of trekking. Even as a new day dawned upon them, snow continued to fall as the ground was covered in a fresh layer of it. They continued forth, climbing up a cliff face to come to the carnage of a dozen half-eaten carcasses of large woolly creatures, all seemingly trying to escape from something before their untimely deaths, as the party decided to try and salvage as much of the dead bodies for rations as possible, while keeping watch for other dangers. And while courage carved into the bodies was quiet, almost too quiet, until Qatar cleared the snow to put his ear close to the ground and listened closely. As he heard it, the faint, distant trembling of heavy footfalls from a creature that was much, much larger than even the creatures they fought the day before. Upon hearing this, Naja and Draculus took to the air via Siam, flying up to get a look at what was making that noise. They saw it. A humongous reptilian creature with scales of light brown and a thick hide that was littered with innumerous small jagged spines that ran down its back into its tail. A massive jaw that held multiple rows of teeth meant for killing, and from it, a dark red haze constantly spewed out as it trudged through the forest. And just as they spotted the creature, it also spotted them, and the slow, trembling soon turned into thundering footsteps as it charged at them. It wasn't long before the creature arrived on the scene, as it began to attack the party like a wild animal possessed by hunger and madness, attacking them with a ferocity that left them very hurt. And for one of the party members, it inflicted upon Echo a virus that caused him to become more powerful and caused him to suffer the same madness that the creature seemed to suffer, as eventually the monster died by his hands, or rather, his teeth, as he tore into the creature like a wild beast. And finally,
That's the sound of the creature.
yep, as they cured their Triton friend of his affliction, carving out materials from their kill, and finally burning the body of the creature to try and mitigate the spread of the virus before continuing their trek. That was where we left off, and so the story continues.
Thank you for that.
Noise.
If
Jesus.
I'm not wrong, you did miss out one part though.
I probably did, honestly. Which part was
The
it?
arch.
The stone arch.
Oh, right, yeah. I didn't quite see that note, so.
It was on my notes. But yeah.
Yep. You guys stumbled across what looks to be a arch made out at the bottom, large things of boulders of sorts, that slowly formed into smaller rocks, being made into an arch shape.
Ooh. It's just an arch, no doorway or anything.
No, it's a large arch. So it is one of those arches that can be used where you would envision like two like castles size double doors.
Oh, okay. Does it have any symbols on it?
At the moment there looks to be hard to tell, but because they're covered in a layer of snow for some of it. So you're not sure if they are symbols or just cracks.
Is it just out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, open space.
That is strange. Is there anything beyond the arch?
No, just a pathway. Just the same path you guys are going on. You can walk
Ah,
around it. Like that's definitely an option.
right, sure. I'd like to clean some part of the snow, like brush it off and see if there are any symbols or anything, any writing.
Uh, as you clean up the snow and everything, it's gonna take you a while because big arch and you're on side and you're one person.
Tiny Naja.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
How about the rest of you? What are y'all doing? It's a fucking plain
So,
5
what did I
hours,
miss?
motherfucker.
Did anything happen?
Stone arch covered in snow. We're trying to
Okay.
figure out if it has any writing or anything.
Can I roll to check if it's natural or not?
No, you don't need to roll. It's
Oh.
definitely not
It's
natural.
man-made. It's like someone
Okay,
made.
okay.
Yeah.
Outputs the craftsmanship.
Matt is like in
Uh,
row 20 replying, but not in Discord.
how
Shaking my
He's
head.
probably still in the call.
Yeah.
how good is the craftsmanship? Roll for craftsmanship.
Roll for
Craftsmanship.
craftsmanship. 1d20.
I mean, there is stonemason tools, so.
Which I'm sure courage is not proficient in.
Wait, hold on a second. What do you say?
Do
Mason
you have
tools.
stonemason's tools?
As a matter of fact,
No way.
I'd be
I don't.
surprised, but not
So
really.
courage
No.
flex
Comes
is
into
gun.
play.
I don't. I was just messing with you guys.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, but
So,
Hold on, phone. Why would you not be surprised?
you're weird.
Look,
Come on, damn it.
I was gonna say like, look at those guns, but alright, you'll be a works as well.
I'll say add your insight to this. add your,
Inside.
Wait.
Welcome
I'm
back.
I'm
Welcome
a
back.
civil engineer. Can I roll something too?
What do you
just
want
like-
to roll?
I don't like-
Okay. Hold on. Wait. Let's tackle this. Let's tackle this statement. You're a civil engineer and you're looking at a stone arch.
I mean, it's still an architect skills, right? If I were to say what would I roll, I would just roll straight intelligence.
Like, what do
History.
you What do you want to know?
I guess what is the word for it again? I'll just use simple words. The age of the
Age. Okay.
why am I struggling to speak basic words? The age of the architecture.
Okay.
Like,
If you want to, I would say go
Alright.
roll for insight.
Insight.
Oh,
Yeah.
inside. Sorry,
Hmm.
I had my mouse on that, so inside. Ah,
And I guess
how is +7 lower than +3? Yes, my
Because you
roll.
rolled lower.
I miss you so much.
I guess
Yeah.
Qatar would try to help clear the snow to see if maybe there's like any druidic writings of any kind on there. Not that he really knows what they look like.
How about Draculus and Echo? What are y'all doing?
playing snake games.
We're still competing.
Because
Uh,
I'm
ha-
not great.
Have
Alright.
have anyone have anyone tried to walk through it yet, or are we just walking around it?
I'm scared.
No one has walked through it yet.
Can
Yeah, we just
I
look
Oh, no
through
one
it.
has?
I would like to approach it, and I would like to kind of like, you guys see me do it, so like if you guys want to stop me, like feel free to do so. I kind of just like I very slowly extend my hand, kind of like just like through it. I'm not going there myself. I'm just like kind of trying to check if there's anything on the other side.
Gonna fly
Nah, just
to it.
probably busy cleaning the snow off. So yeah, I wouldn't notice.
Katara's trying to focus on seeing if you can find any druidic writings.
All of you see it, so what are you guys doing? I mean, okay. Those that say
Okay.
that they explicitly are not able to see, won't be able
Yeah.
to see it. You guys don't see it, but the rest of you, I guess, you guys would see it.
Can I fly through it?
Are you flying through it?
Yeah.
Aren't you checking the age of the arch?
Well, it failed, so I can't tell.
Yeah, he hasn't told you what he.
I haven't said
noticed
anything.
yet.
Yeah.
I thought you like not replying. Like,
No, I want to know what
You're-
everyone's doing first.
I
It's-
see.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Mhm.
Courage is at the back inspecting the craftsmanship.
Mhm.
uh,
17.
so every one of you will except so okay, then only Dracula sees it technically. So
Wait, what do I see?
you okay? So you guys are
Echo
faced with
dies.
a large stone arch. You know those a stone arch the size that can fit like 2 castle double doors on it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And no, sorry, a singular double door. Sorry, my English went somewhere. And then
It happens.
Naja and Qatar is trying to clean up the snow to see if there's any symbols on them or like druidic symbols or any wording on it. Courage and Scholar is checking on the stone, the craftsmanship and the age of how old this structure is. Echo is putting his hand through it, is going to put his hand through it. You see this.
Trains.
What do I see trains?
You see Echo.
Why is that the only thing you heard?
I like trains.
I like trains.
I like
you see-
trains.
I like
You-
trains.
You see Echo. You see
Oh my
Echo
God.
go about to put his hand through it, through the arch.
Mhm.
So what do you do? What are you doing?
Do
Everyone
I
else
get-
don't. Everyone else don't see it. Only you.
Do I get a bad feeling from seeing Echo put his hand through or try to put his hand through the arch?
I mean,
Incited.
not. It's hard.
What are your intentions,
I mean,
Arch?
you tell me.
What you love?
Do you get a bad feeling?
I'm getting some bad juju up in here with just the description
Bad
of that
juju.
alone.
All right, react as you will.
But that's my character. That's me as a player who's getting that juju, not so much.
Dracula's.
Dracula's.
I don't even know if Dracula's would.
I
Who's
mean,
Katara
as I said, is your character. So you tell me if like whatever happens, no one's gonna fault you for stopping anything.
Okay. I need to roll something.
Go for it.
Yes.
Wisdom
This is
save.
my personal thing. This is a vibe check, basically.
This is fate roll.
Personal vibe check.
It's
Um,
fine.
I'm
Ooh.
getting
He's
bad
fine. He's
vibes.
fine. He's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm
It's just a door.
I get it. Both Dracula and I are getting really bad vibes.
Quite a sense.
So, what would you like to do, Dracus?
I'm just gonna reach out and try to grab Echo's hand, just try to like stop him from going through. Sorry, I just got a bad feeling about this. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sure.
look around. Gonna find a stone. I'm just gonna toss it through the arch.
Why do we never do this?
That's actually very clever.
Oh,
Why did we throw it like
Dracula's
a
being the
bug?
sensible one. Holy shit.
I know what the fuck's going on.
Echo, please.
Rain still has been passed to you.
Yes.
The torch at the Olympics.
You toss a rock in. You toss a rock through the arch. The rock flies through the arch and lands on the other side.
Oh, thank fuck.
I mean, I can
Time
just
to-
put my
time
hand
to
in the way.
toss
I'm
the
not
person
going
in.
there like myself.
Oh.
Is it okay if I do it?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sorry, I was.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're dealing with a lot of weird shit here, so it makes sense to be a bit more careful.
But yeah. No.
I'm gonna put my hand through, wave it, if anything happens.
Put your left hand in, put your left hand out. Check
Why
it out
left?
about.
Out, in,
Why
out,
left?
To the
check
left.
it all about.
Step to the right.
Wait, I'm right-handed though.
Cha
So
cha,
lose
Bill
that
Smith.
one.
Do you want to lose your right hand then?
Actually, that's clever. I'm gonna put my left hand.
All right. You put your hand through. Nothing happens. You wave it about.
Oh,
Doesn't feel like anything happens.
Yeah.
Didn't just get torn off.
oh.
As you go and retract it back, nothing
It's
happens.
Yes, the classic. There's really nothing here, but the players are so paranoid.
It's just a
there
door.
might. I mean, there might be
What are you
something.
guys
I don't know.
doing?
All right. So,
It's Neku.
for courage, craftsmanship, it's pretty meh. It looks like something that was placed up just to make the shape of an arch. It wasn't. It takes an eye for craftsmanship to actually see it. That is like it works at the same time for normies. They won't see the beauty behind it.
Okay.
This me. I am Normie.
Yeah. So
it's
it takes a level of sophisticated thinking to see the beauty in the craftsmanship.
Okay. Okay, so this is very high class stuff then.
It's like a redditor
In the middle of
on a
nowhere.
subreddit.
Like you're just like walking around it. You're not really walking through it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And
God!
What?
Ah!
Nothing.
I'll probably okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a couple of looks around it. After that, I'll just be like, this is really high class. Then I'm gonna walk through it.
Okay, we'll get to that in a bit. We'll get to that in a bit. What's going on?
Someone's stressed.
Art, guys. It's an
Yeah.
art.
Someone is stressed.
It's like you walk into an empty. It's like you walk into an empty room. And there's a chair in the middle. That's it.
You know what you're doing.
I don't.
Don't
so
worry, we have 3 people with Revivify.
yeah, like it matters.
How many with interdimensional travel?
0.
So,
Yeah, technically 1.
Scholar, for your case, yeah, looking at how old it is. Based off how you are a civil engineer, but you're not really a geologist. So the best you got is that this this structure has stood for about, maybe give or take, somewhere in the hundreds.
Also,
That's the
I remember the words now. I was gonna ask like from which era it's from.
like timestamp.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is from the 100-year-old empire ago or something. I don't know.
This is from the Jingzhang dynasty.
You
Sorry,
swipe
what?
away a
On
bit of
the
snow.
right.
It says
This is
big
from the Basing
3D.
Sea.
Chong Dynasty.
I
Ching
said
Chong
Jing.
Dynasty.
I said Jingzhang.
Shaking my head. A British
Jing.
man being racist.
Ching Chang Chong.
Wow, you want to? Do you really want to go all full racist on this one? Actually, I can.
Part-time worker.
Whatever.
Oh
The
my God.
one,
Well,
the one
I
who's
guess I
not
can say.
Asian.
Yeah, I guess I can probably say. What is it? The Ching Chong No Shavida Bing Bong dynasty.
Well, alright.
Being
I'll
chilly.
say it's okay for us to say it. You know, me and Courage. It's okay for us to say it.
Fuck
I-
you talking about? I'm Malaysian Chinese, alright?
Okay. Look,
I mean, we have yeah.
no, because I don't know your ethnicity, so I can't. I don't want to make assumptions.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think, except for math,
I'm Asian, so it's okay.
except for math, we all like have Asian blood in us.
The one person.
For...
Matt is honorary Asian now.
Honorary
Wait,
Asian.
when did that happen?
Now.
Matt, you now got to squint your
Now.
eye.
Oh God, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Nah, no eye squinting for me, but I will be putting MSG in all of my food.
Alright. Anyways, it looks about somewhere in the hundreds. Somewhere in the
Before we
hundreds.
get Neku's channel back.
As Scholar inspect this, he will like try to look at the back of it and walk through it.
Okay, I guess everyone in everyone and their mom and their dad is walking through.
I mean,
Yeah,
Scholar want
not
to
just think, but
inspect it better, you know.
Alright. So while this is all happening simultaneously, alright. So
Right.
Naja and Qatar, you guys are cleaning up the arch.
Mhm.
As you guys clean up the arch, then you can from Naja at least, you can see a few symbols written on. You are not able to read them.
oh, okay. Oh. Hey Qatar, can you read these symbols?
I for some reason know a lot of random languages, so I probably can.
What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Orc, Primordial, and Sylvan. Where the
No,
fuck did Abyssal come from?
No,
Okay.
you don't recognize it.
I don't have comprehend languages on me. Sorry.
No, Scholar
Do you
has.
want me to
So
read it? Oh,
Scholar
Yeah.
has.
Hmm.
And Scholar's gonna go through the arch, so
I mean,
Scholar.
unless someone call out to him like, "Hey, can you get this?" or something, you know.
I mean, he
I
probably
mean,
could
is it
hear,
Courage
hey, can you
talking?
read this?
Who's going to go through the arch first? Is it Courage or is it the Scholar?
No, 'cause
Summer
like
Thursday.
I said, this is all at the starting of all this is happening simultaneously. So like if like you guys are stepping through it, it's gonna be like both of you are gonna step through at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So
Really
yeah, I
funny.
wouldn't be able to call out for
You-
Scholar's help.
You will be able to call out. So it's up to Scholar to be like, am I still gonna go through it, or am I gonna
Read.
chill back and find out more?
Nothing,
Well,
notice.
And I'm assuming that he doesn't find any druidic writing, though, right?
You don't find druidic writing to say, but you do find like texts written on each of the boulders that are written in a similar language.
Have we seen this kind of writing before?
No. I don't
okay.
believe so. I don't believe so, at least.
Completely different from the alien writing inside of Tristan's pond, right?
Completely different, completely.
Mm.
It's the opposite. It's Bunga Bunga.
Bunga bunga. And writing like
Also, just because, like, the moment he sees like something like this, he figures, why the hell not, and will close his eyes as the next time it opens, it flashes a bright gold, and he will once again detect portal.
Detect portal.
Fancy.
Within 1 mile, including below, in case these druids decide to go underground like a bunch of mole people.
They could be more people. No, there is no portal.
Oh.
Yet.
Yet. And every time before, well, I guess after or before he takes a rest, he will try to look through because I assume that these guys are also guarding a portal of some kind.
Does it only detect when the portal is open?
Yeah, so we could be opening this bitch right now.
I see.
So, Naja, what are you doing? And Kata, what do you guys want to do? Because you have a moment to
Guys,
call for Scholar before he walks through the arch.
do any of you guys understand these symbols right here?
Sakura gonna like pause before stepping into the arc. What?
Oh,
Can't read whatever the
all
fuck this is.
all over the arch.
Alright. How big is the arch again?
I'll say
Very big.
it is about 20 foot tall. About maybe about give or take 15 foot wide.
4 nachos.
So around 3
Three
to 4
nachos.
najas.
Yeah.
3 nachos across,
Yes.
4 nachos above.
Yeah.
Okay. Sakura will cast. Wait, you don't have to use this. He will like get on the carpet and cast comprehensive language. I forgot I used that gift.
Yeah.
How about the two of you down below before we get to this comprehend language, Echo and Dracula's? What are you
Right.
two folks doing?
I guess I just like or now just like observe them trying to decipher the symbols. And I just see Courage like passing by, just like walking into the arch, like, okay, I guess we're doing it.
Yeah, I was going to ask if anything about this place feels familiar, or if there's any kind of symbols that are shown on the arch that I might recognize.
What language are you able to read it? Oh wait, you are you able to read?
No, the
Your
thing
ability.
doesn't translate reading. No.
Yeah,
So
so
what
I
don't
language?
think so, hold on.
What language do you read as well?
Draconic and Elvish,
Yeah, no.
which I don't think that'll be.
What language can I actually read?
Do you?
Sylvan.
What do you have?
Sylvan and
It's
Goblin.
gotta be Inferno.
No.
Inferno. So what is it?
So it's not abyssal then. Okay.
Is
It's
it
not.
celestial or primordial?
It is indeed celestial.
Oh.
Don't even need to
Oh.
cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done.
Saves us level 1 spell slot. Take that.
Well, they got
I
away with
mean,
it.
Could be useful for silvery barbs, you never know.
Yeah. But yes, Echo and Dracula's, what are you two doing? I would like to get a gauge of what you two are doing first before I get to that.
Courageous untimely death.
But for Dracula's, is are you talking about the symbol or this structure?
I say the structure because the symbol wouldn't make sense if I said the symbol.
Structure wise, no, never seen before in your life. If you read a little bit more, maybe.
He's getting there.
Is that a diss?
Like
If
calling
you
out.
read a little bit more, then
This
maybe.
feels, yeah, kind of feels calling out.
Damn it! It's my old nemesis.
Knowledge.
Reading.
Yeah, boiled
Basic
again.
comprehension.
That thing I never do. How it comes to
Languages.
haunt me.
So Echo, you're walking
well,
through.
We can't be. Yeah, I'll walk through. I'll pass through the arch a couple times.
Everybody just gives up and walks through.
I thought we were being careful. I thought we were being careful.
But
It's not
Echo,
it ain't a portal, at least. It could be a
Oh,
death
okay.
trap, but I wouldn't know.
Imagine
Can I
this
just
for-
can I just ask? All of us like deciding to walk in at the same time and getting stuck at the door.
Naja is
No.
not walking through. She's just checking the symbols from the outside.
And
Just
Scroll
writing it
stop
down
when
here.
Naja's call out. Alright. Imagine
So-
if Scholar reading it out loud and suddenly open the portal and Matters and Dracula is like just walking in and out.
Exactly.
Oh no, it's going to be a Stargate situation.
Nah.
so Echo, are you going through or are you just chilling back?
I'm just chilling back for a little bit.
He's
All
playing
right, so
Snake.
You're playing snakes, shaking my
No,
head.
no, I'm just
So-
like I'm just like observing for now.
so Dracula's and Courage are the only two walking through. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you growling?
I don't like it.
Why?
It is not a portal. It's okay.
It's not a
Come
It's
on.
just an arch for now.
I imagine this
It's
is what
okay.
Kata is
Oh.
doing. Got a good feeling about this.
No,
Why is it
I
growling at the
double
door?
Joe.
is he going to like start going park?
Oh, oh,
I'll bring Bulan into Bark. She basically does that now.
Alright. We'll jump to Dracula's and Courage in a bit. So where Scholar, which part are you reading? The top the arch or the small text?
where does it start?
Well, there's more text at the base, and then the rest of the words are on the top of the arch.
I'll start with the small text then.
Okay. It reads somewhere along the lines of was there an audible gulp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard someone like gulp and like what the fuck. Anyways, it says somewhere along the lines of something of when fates are drawn across the line and multiple lines are shown, which one do you take? So, and the one on the top as you fly up to go read says the Arch of Savaris.
Arch of Savaris.
It's in Celestial. Anyone familiar with the name? What is it again? Sabatris?
Is that the
There is a L and a Y.
Anyone
Sylvaris?
familiar with the name Sylvaris?
As you say that,
I'm
they are both of
familiar
them.
with Sylvaris.
No.
No.
Say that would have disappear.
As you guys call out to that, you see both well, Kata and Naja. Both of you look back and then you see Courage and Dracula's walk through the arch.
What happens?
And nothing happened, right?
Yeah.
Right?
As,
Happened, right?
Watching them.
as
Yep.
the both of you walk through this arch, you're not transported. You're not unconscious. But individually, you see what looks to be this floor made out of stained glass, and you see in front of you what looks to be 3 doors of sorts. Well, not really doors. Similar archways with what looks to be a foggy
Oh god, it has a
interior.
fog door.
Oh shit, we're in the Egyptian afterlife.
Or just Dark Souls.
Yeah, boss doors. Anyway, continue.
As you guys are there, the stained floors are separated into 3 different depictions. One of a individual, sort of curled up, and they're way in the corner while a lot of things are happening in that depiction. Another is of that same individual with a knife, well, a sword, plunge into themselves.
Ooh.
And
Damn,
the
taking
last
them separately.
and the last depiction is of that same individual laying waste to everything around them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What path do you want to go down? Or would you like to just stay put?
What was the first one again?
The first one is
Individual curled up in a corner.
well, a lot of things is happening.
What sorts of things?
Chaos
It's
around them.
yeah, it's just a lot of random stuff that's happening. Nothing
Random.
in particular.
Like mundane stuff or anything at all.
There's like depictions of people going about their day, depictions of battles and all that stuff,
Uh,
depictions of death and rebirth and all that. But a lot of things happening. But the most prominent one is that same individual hurled up in the corner.
Stained glass doors, right? Stained glass floor.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So listing it down. There we go.
From the outside, do we see the both of them disappear?
From your point of view, it's less of like it's kind of like that, like disappear, but not like it's not like walking through a portal. It's just like gone.
The split out.
Holy shit.
Anyways,
Where did Courage and Dracula's go?
we go back to the both of you. What are you two doing? Both of you do not see anything else or anyone else. You two only see yourselves in your own individual space.
So it's just so we don't see each other even. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
I will go to the one that is like huddled. The one that's
How-
curling themselves up.
How about you, Draculus?
Fuck. I don't know. I can either go. I don't even know what these mean. Like, is the first one just some? Well, it is just a bunch of random mundane shit, meaning a peaceful life, or does the freaking what do you call it? Does the one with the sword mean like, hey, this self-sacrifice, or just you die with a sword in your guts, or
On interpretation.
There's only one way to find out.
fuck it, Dracula's is just gonna close close his eyes. Wait, how far apart are these?
Yeah, equal
Are these
space.
portals?
You are right smack in the middle.
Okay, you know how kids sometimes like try to pick like in teams or things like that. They just kind of like turn around and like spin in a circle, and whichever their hand lands on it, that's who's on their team, or that's what's etc. etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. What do you land on?
Well, I'll tell you in just a moment.
All right.
Door number 2. Fuck.
Oh, no middle door.
Look clenched.
So, among the both of you, you tell me who wants to go first.
Shall I? Let's go with me first then.
You're going to the one with the guy huddled in the corner, correct?
Yep.
All right. before, as you're walking through that, you get a sense flow through you. Could
Alright.
you, Courage, tell me throughout the whole of Courage's lifetime,
Oh shit.
what was his biggest regret? Like, not we're not saying like, oh, I didn't put I
Dishes.
regret that I didn't do dishes, or I regret not leaving the seat down or up. Like,
I regret meeting these clowns.
like,
Uh,
like what is
Like the guitars.
what is a deep seated regret that Courage has?
I will need to confirm first. Are we talking about post amnesia or both?
Chef's choice. I'll let you tell me. I'll let you say whichever you want to say.
Could I ask an interesting question?
Hmm?
Would this dredge up any memories that he himself isn't aware of?
Yeah, I was wondering the
Oh
same.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to
That's
know.
what.
So
That's why I'll let you tell me.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, let's
I'm shooting
go.
straight up.
I
yes.
know. We're locked in. We're locked in.
Lock in.
I'm on the edge of my seat here, boys.
So that means if I push you once, you'll fall, right?
Yes.
So his biggest regret would probably be that he was unable to save anybody before while his ship burned around him, while his men just like died, screaming, falling into the sea of flames, and as they continued to burn, even as they drowned, he was unable to actually like save them and could only save himself.
Why were you not able to save them? Was it due to the lack of power? Was it due to selfish reasons? Why was it that Courage was unable to save them?
He was badly injured. He was covered, heavily wounded, but he still stood standing. He tried to command everybody to find a seek shelter as much as he could. However, with everything burning around him, with the smoke clogging his lungs, he could barely like walk straight, and his men like were dying all around him. Even as they tried to get him to safety.
And this all happened in a battlefield, I'm assuming.
This happened on less well, you can say that it happened on his own ship, a ship that he actually was on for like years and
But
years.
the scene around is a battlefield, am I correct?
Yes,
Or
it was a battlefield.
a rather fierce one, I can imagine.
Yep, enemy
And
ambush, Greek fires, like that kind of thing.
and as that memory starts to slither into your mind,
Mhm.
as you walk through this foggy doorway, you see a vision, one of yourself that
Yes.
didn't lose his memory,
Mhm.
didn't lose this memory at least. And every waking moment they witness themselves a commander of great renown, held at high regards among his men, fail them over and over again every time he closes his eyes. And this loss and regret sort of sits in, and it sort of it brings you back for a moment and sort of gave you a slight relief of this amnesiac state, but at the same time reality hits in and you remember this now, and your whole decision, every single decision you have made, every action that you have made thus far
Mhm.
wasn't just at random. It was just to prevent this from happening again. Prevent loss. Prevent letting everybody down. As that is the path that you take. The path of a hidden, locked away regret and somewhat failure. You reappear back on the other side of the arch with what you remember as we move over to Draculus. Draculus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Understandable reaction.
Mhm.
Very
Yes.
understandable. Yes.
I also have pizza in my gob.
What do you want, Niku?
You walk through.
Oh,
As you're walking through, could you tell me? I know the answer might be pretty straightforward and pretty obvious, but could you just tell me what Draculus's deepest desire would be?
isn't it obvious?
Like I said, the answer could be obvious, but I want to hear it come out from your mouth.
All right. Biggest desire.
Greatest desire. Biggest and greatest desire.
I don't even think I can say he has just one. Bit of a
But
greedy
what-
bastard, I know.
But what is at the very top? What is at the pinnacle of the Mount Everest?
Pinnacle, tip top, finding his mother. That's
bad-
priority one.
How badly does he want to find his mom? At all costs?
He wants to find her. I don't know if it would say at all costs, but if we're talking all costs, then that would be to help Nasha escape Callus.
You have to choose one out of the two. And as you walk through this doorway, reminded of this deep-seated desire, you see a vision of yourself discovering the whereabouts of Argenta. At the moment is a undisclosed description of the location, but you do eventually find them. You find her, but this version of yourself is faced with a decision. It's between her and your party.
Oh shit.
And you see in this version at least, this version of yourself, Draculus, choosing to sacrifice the chance to be with and to ever see Argenta again for your party. This is a path that most of you choose. Most of you, Draculus, choose. A path of difficult decisions and choices. A path between what you started out with and what you are going to end with. Whether you are looking for your mom or just finding another family for yourself. As you know what you know, you reappear on the other side of the arch.
Where did they go?
Like it's like a blink, they disappear, and a blink, and they reappear back.
Oh, it must be the snow.
Okay.
It must have been the wait.
Are there
Must have
any
been
more
the
text on the arch?
It's repeated on both sides, and on the top
Alright.
it says that what I told you.
Okay, so the both of them are on the other side right now, right?
They're on opposite ends.
Yeah. Okay, so Scholar seeing them blink out for like a split second there, and like go to make sure they're both okay by going past through the
How about the rest of you?
Are you both alright?
Oh,
Wait, who's Silvaris? Wait, Mango, come here. I go through.
yeah, also go for it. Are you
What
guys?
the fuck?
Yes.
Are you guys hurt?
Qatar
You
sitting
fucking
there
dumbasses.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Olaf
Like,
Makes
was
sense. I want to
worried.
know.
The
It
very
makes sense. I
moment
want to know
everybody,
who Silvaris is. So yeah.
every
I think they
moment,
might be just hurt. I kind of want to heal them.
Are you both up?
Qatar, after seeing them just like blip out of existence before repopping, and then seeing those three also blip out of existence, is
wow,
fucked out of his mind. Is actually just avoiding it completely and then checking on the other two.
Okay.
Uh,
wow, the
Real-
moment everybody
Uh.
realizes it's a trauma dispensing machine, then everybody goes in.
I want to so bad.
Oh fuck no!
I'm curious though.
I mean,
I want to so bad.
didn't Qatar be worried about Echo and follow through?
Oh, would you? Or maybe you just grab him by like.
nudge.
Or maybe you just grab him
Yeah,
by like
as soon-
his shirt. Just like, wait,
as
where are you
soon-
going?
Want to make
I'll say
dex
as
checks
soon
and dex
as-
saves.
Oh sure.
I'll say
Oh,
this:
that-
as soon as I see Naja going in, I am rushing back in.
I mean,
Okay, we will get
it's
to
only a
look at-
millisecond. It's only a millisecond, right? So this wouldn't
Yeah,
happen yet.
It's like a
Yeah.
millisecond. It's like a
Yeah.
millisecond of what happened.
Yeah, so
Make a dex check. Try to grab.
Uh,
Try to grab
oh,
Echo.
all right,
Wait, who
Echo.
you got to
Echo.
Echo.
Echo. Roll. I'll say. Roll me a save. If you succeed the check, if you succeed on this, you will tell me what, like, would Qatar grab you, or are you like accidentally bringing him in?
Oh
my
fuck!
god.
please
Well,
succeed.
okay.
Oh my god.
Mr. DM, which save do I have to make? In order for me to make them?
Deck save.
Oh, dex save,
Okay. Wait,
Oh.
before that, if Echo no
Perfect.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my god, guys, are you okay? And I'm gonna track Qatar with me as well.
Ah, why are you so strong?
he's slippery.
Okay. Before we get to the four of you, the two of you, the both of you re-emerge. Like it's almost like a blink of an eye that the both of you were in it, and a blink of an eye before you guys were out of it. But it felt like mere at least 5 minutes in there. And as the both of you reappear back, Dracula's, you see Naja going through the arch to come check on you guys, or to go chase after Scholar. You try to run toward through the arch and stop her yourself. You just run through it. Nothing happens.
Oh shit!
Courage, how about you? What are you doing at the moment, or what are you thinking?
I'm just basically like just standing there like like a bit of like that kind of like processing something, like have an epiphany.
Mhm.
Just like staring at everything, staring at my hands. There's like okay. It says like so the main reason why I actually managed to live this long was because of them.
And you remember every single one of their names.
Do you really want me to list down like 80 hobgoblin names right now?
You don't need to list out. I'm just telling you that you
all right, guys. Let's get 1 hour. What? Of 1 hour
Oh,
total
no.
of like 80 names.
Is it gonna be names like the last week?
Yeah.
Yes. Bindle
Alright.
the canker snatch. Anyway,
Anyways,
Anyways,
let us move back into the four of you. All of you are standing in are in the center of a similar room of similar depictions of sorts. What say you?
Who wanna go first?
Naja, seeing these three stained glass floors, she'll be like, "The fuck is this?" Uh, I would probably go for the one where where this individual is like laying waste to everything around them.
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
How about let's look at how as you made your decision. Qatar, how about you?
Me. Alright. As he was still holding on to Echo when he passes through, I assume that he just
Yeah.
out of the air.
Yep.
Okay. Describe to me again. So it's just darkness all around them, stained glass floors leading to 3 different paintings.
Think your surrounding like Kingdom Hearts kind of where you start out.
That's
So it's
exactly
like
what I was thinking of.
like darkness everywhere. You're on stained glass platforms.
This ain't Portal. What the fuck is this? He's very agitated, very. And then, I'm not gonna play your game. And he tries to walk away from the 3 paintings, and then see if he can like step away. He will test the floor. He won't just like fall off.
Mm-hmm. Like you're not drawn to any particular door, or but you're able to walk away. You're able to walk as far as the ledge. Right? If you want to, you could just jump off the edge as well.
But first, he will test it with his foot to see if it actually is just like nothingness.
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
it's just eternity.
That sounds fucking stupid as well.
At the moment, you don't feel as though that this is a portal. It doesn't, as you as a planar warrior of sorts. This is nothing any portal is like. And as from above the table, me as the DM telling you as the player, this is no portal at all.
Yeah, I know. It's like some kind of trial thing.
So what say you?
Kind of stupid idea. He is currently in at least dim light, isn't he?
Bright actually.
Jesus Christ, when can I do this? But if he were to step off, he would be in dim light at least, or in darkness.
Yeah, that's correct.
Fuck it. He will look back towards the 3 doors once again before taking a deep breath as he steps off.
Oh,
Okay, understood. How about you, Scholar? What are you doing? Which one do you choose?
Right. As he see the doorway, he gonna repeat the phrase to himself. An individual, oh, not drawn. When fate are drawn across a line and multiple lines are shown, which one do I take? Huh. Okay. Seem he gonna think that this whole situation is like quite interesting and smart to himself. All right, I'll play along. And after like looking at 3 different doors, he gonna go to the one where an individual swords plunged into themselves. So the second door, right? If I could remember.
So how about
Second one.
we shift to Echo? What are you choosing?
Remind me, what was the first one again?
The third one?
Yeah, the first one.
The third one is a person laying waste to everything around them.
Oh, okay. Okay, first I was really, yeah, it's the future. First I was really concerned that I felt that like Echo felt Qatar's like hand, kind of trying to stop him for a moment, but then kind of just that weight is gone. So that was really concerning. And then like as soon as he realizes he's there, he doesn't like panic, but he takes like just a moment to calm himself after like realizing he's in a completely different place.
The povos are after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, the cops.
Oh
Oh
shit!
no!
Oh shit! I need to choose.
God.
Which door should I choose?
Trains, motorbikes, or police. There's no end.
I would toss a coin, but there's three doors. Actually, no, I will toss a coin between first and second.
Rollies.
Yeah.
Only if there's a three-sided coin.
What is it? 1d2. Of the house. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll go for the second one. I will still gonna be careful with the door
Right.
opening because
So-
the police behind.
Allow us to shift right back to Naja.
Uh-oh.
You are heading down this path. As you're walking down the stained glass pathway, what is your deepest hatred? What do you
Oh
hate
shit!
the most out of
Mhm.
everything? We're not talking about something small like I don't like almonds. Like, what do you hate with a burning passion?
Ever since she broke away from Callus, he had been messing with her a lot. He had messed with her friends, her lover, potentially her family as well. So yeah, he's the one on her sights right now.
It is a seeded hatred that burns like the flame that it is never being able to be extinguished. I assume so. Is that correct?
Yeah, and she'll stop at nothing to, well, take him down. At least she promised Nahises to return him to uh to his, reverted state. But right now, he must pay for whatever he's done to her and her friends and her family.
But then I ask you this question: what takes a higher priority in this? Does you seeking an eye for an eye above duty matter? Which matter more, duty or seeking eye for an eye?
Holy shit!
Wow.
She started off with the intention of, redeeming Callus, and she feels that it's her duty. So, yeah, I think duty would be her priority. The making Callus space like just a perk for her. Then she'll enjoy it, but yeah, she's doing this for Nahisa's sake as well.
But nevertheless, you hate that being with every ounce of soul in your body.
Yep, she does.
With that, you walk through this this smoke door as a vision is showed for you of your greatest and most ultimate failure. where Callus finds a way to break through and exact his vengeance. Where you see your friends, your family, all dead, laying around, with one particular one that catches your eye, trackless,
Oh shit.
severed head on a spike.
Oh fuck.
You see the world burning around you, and you see Callus standing triumphantly over the ashes, mocking your attempt at redemption. This path of ruin you chose yourself.
Path of ruin.
Whether this is what's to come in the coming future, it's yet to be seen. But it's still a path to ruin, nevertheless. As you appear on the other side. As that happens, we move quickly to Qatar. You jump off the edge of this glass, stained glass platform. What's running through your mind, Qatar?
In his mind, he's learned a new trick, and then if worse comes to worse, he'll be able to escape it. So he's counting in his head the seconds as he falls, seeing how far down it goes.
Oh, you are falling. You are falling for God knows how long, almost an eternity. If you want to, if you wish to.
No. As soon as he reaches, like, in his head, he counts up to like 20 seconds, he will activate his ability.
And what does your ability do?
He doesn't see this himself, but as he closes his eyes again, he opens them, and a flash of deep purple overcomes them as suddenly, beneath his feet, he takes a leap, and right beneath his soles, right beneath his boots, a tinge of starlight stays there, acting as a footfall as he jumps. He takes another step and another as he begins to just walk, jump, and fly up back to the platform as he tries to look around desperately for another way other than playing whatever this game is.
No way out. No way up, no way down. Only through.
Eventually, as he gets to the last of his time, he dashes his way back to the platform, landing on his hands and knees before looking up at all three of them again. He first looks to the door of the individual curled up in a corner. A lot of things happen. The other, and imagines that in his current state, he isn't going to be able to be of much comfort to that visual. Then looks to the one of the individual plunged with a sword deep in their chest, and wonders if perhaps he was strong enough to save them. And then finally, looking towards the individual laying waste to everything, as he made his decision and stands up, pulling out Hush, ready to fight them, as he believes that this is what this trial is about. Makes his way towards it.
Which one does he make his way to?
The third one, that individual laying waste to
Alright. As you're running towards this doorway, compared to everyone else, they walked with caution, or at least with curiosity. Your mind is set. You're running. Tell me, why is it that you ran towards this door?
His
What is
mind.
in your mind?
In his mind, although he, with his newfound powers, he can probably try to soothe the mind and heart of the first individual of this. Perhaps he could heal the wounds and perhaps even save a life in the second one. He charges towards the third one because he thinks that it's a fight. He thinks that it's something he can win against. He thinks that perhaps with his newfound powers he could win. But deep down, deep inside, he wonders if this is where he dies.
I would like to ask an additional question. As you're running, as Qatar, you're running towards this doorway. What is one thing that, not at the very moment, in this instant, not at this instant, throughout your whole returning from the Feywild part to up to now, what is one thing that would scare Qatar right now?
That would scare him, right? So just from returning to the Feywild up to now, yeah?
Yes, and knowing everything that you have known from Seraphina to the pixies, everything. What is something that would scare you?
Thinking back on everything, this man, although he tries to appear nonchalant, he tries to appear like as weird as he tries to put up a brave front. He is very scared of a lot of things. He's scared of what happened to him in the Feywild. He's scared of everything that he's been facing, every new thing that he's seeing. He's scared of the implications of his relationship with Seraphina. He's scared of pretty much how many times he's been so close to death. But above all else, he thinking about it with how much he's experienced, with how much he's lived. He's afraid of losing this right now. He's afraid of losing his place with these people around him, even though he's only met them for a few months. He's afraid of losing his brother more than anything else.
That deep, tucked away fear of Qatar. You run through this door made of smoke, and you see a vision. Vision presents you of a possible future, maybe a guaranteed one or a possible. You see fire, chaos, and bloodshed. See what looks, as you begin to look around in this vision, it doesn't look like anywhere in the material realm. It looks like the Feywild, the place that you came from, the place you have no memory from, the place that you possibly had a life in. You look around, you see what looks to be the dead bodies of this weird, new, dysfunctional family that you have found yourself in. You see their dead bodies. You see Echo's dead bodies. You see Dracula's, Naja, Courage, Scholar. More so, you see what looks to be Seraphina being captured by some kind of creature of sorts. Her hand reaching out, calling for your name. And with that, I'll tell you a little bit more about yourself in the
Oh,
Feywild.
shit. Qatar
Oh
Lord drop,
shit!
let's go!
You feel a feeling that you've never felt before. As you see this version of yourself on his knees, drawing what last few breaths he has, looking towards Seraphina, calling out for your name. You get the sense of companionship from her, the lost of it, or about to be lost. He was more than some teasing individual that you have just met, that is just stringing you along. She was somebody to you. She was a wife. You shared many, countless memories with her. Pleasant and unpleasant alike, as married couples would, bickering and fighting over small stuff, but eventually making up and finding love once more. You feel that through looking at this depiction, you feel this loved one of yours being taken away from you. And with along with that feeling of this loved one being taken from you, you feel a sense of regret, despair, and sadness. As you also find out that in this vision, certain actions and inactions due to this version's party cause the downfall of the Feywild and this chaos that's brought towards it. As the final image of this vision shows, it shows the devastated Feywild and a grieving version of yourself, overwhelmed with guilt and sorrow for their own failures. This is the path you have chosen. May not be an upcoming future, it could be a preventable one, but a path you have chosen nevertheless. And you reappear on the other side of Arch. And with that, we shift to Scholar Alphonse, as I would address you.
Scholar Alphonse.
As you walk towards the path of where the stained glass depict, if I remember correctly, the man with the individual with a knife plunged into their own chest. Am I correct?
Yes.
As you're walking towards that, I ask you, like I asked the same question to Dracos. The answer may be easy, simple, and obvious, but it could be not as well. But what is Scholars or Von Fear Alphonse? What is your deepest desire? What would you give your life for?
Well, let's start with the greatest desires first. To last for most of his life, been working to help people and trying to make their life better. So he, for the past couple of years, been through a lot. So he have decided to, I guess, remove the corruption from the gods to give the party the happy endings. And but his greatest unrealistic desire that he always have and has been this ideal that he was always working and walking towards until he himself knew that it probably never gonna happen by him or in his lifetime, is that he just want a world where I suppose everyone can help each other and be kind to each other. And even through sorrow and sadness, conflict, whether that be sickness, death, or anything else, they can always come together to work for a better community, a better city, a better world. That would be his unrealistic greatest desire. And to the questions that what would he sacrifice himself for? The answer is also quite simple. If he could save one more person, he wouldn't hesitate to burn himself away into nothing.
Well, I'm sure you know that a world with a bright light will cast an even larger shadow. So I'm sure you also know from that eternal peace is not something that is entirely possible without the touch of darkness sort of convoluting that peace. But you hold on to your convictions, you hold on to your desires and what you would throw your life for as you run through this door of smoke. As a vision is being presented to you of a version of yourselves. A version of yourself that gave up your pursuit of your being free of Zilgoth in order to protect your this newfound friends, the people around you, in order just to protect them. You see that they themselves are bounded by the chains of Zilgoth's power, spirit broken, but their sacrifice ensures the safety of those that they care about, and many others. That version of yourselves became a martyr of sorts. Remembered only for their sacrifice, not who they were. This is the version of you that chose to follow this path of self-sacrifice and stuck through with it, no matter the harshness of what was before upon them. You didn't choose that path. You chose a different path for yourself. This version of them, they were not selfish at all. They didn't show a single sense of or single urge of selfish thought. They wanted to take on the world upon their shoulders like Atlas and hold it all up, which they succeed. but all the world remembered them for, it's not for who they really were, just what they did. You can rewrite that. But the path you've chosen here, though not fully set in stone, is on its way. You know what you know? As you step right through the archway. And last but not least, Echo. Or Jasper.
No.
You are heading down the path with the sword embedded in their chest as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I ask this once more. Like I've asked the other two. What is Jasper's deepest, darkest desire? What is that one thing that they want so badly that they will give themselves up for it?
Maybe. Okay, I would like, if it's okay, I would like to roll for it because there's two answers in this situation, depending like
Oh,
on what I
you
would
can roll for it. You can roll for it.
Okay.
I'll leave that decision up to you. But
Because
ultimately, I want you to choose.
Because it's for him currently like as soon as he thinks that it's either selfless or very selfish. It's very self. Okay. The he saw through what his father, his family has been through, and just all the like in all the pain that his family has suffered. But just like, and it would make sense for him to want to fix all of that, to make sure that they're just happy, that they're living a happy life. But deep down, he knows that above everything else, he just wants to be free. He wants to be free from the chains that Kozak has put in. He wants to be free from the thought that, from the fear of not knowing what's gonna happen tomorrow. If Kozak decides to do anything to him, if he decides to change him in another way, he doesn't know. He wants to be free of the fear that there, like, that there is a chance that his mind might not be his own. So he just wants to make sure that he's free from all of that, from Kozak more specifically.
I'd like to probe a little bit into that, and how much is he willing to give for that freedom? What
He's willing
lengths
to give.
what lengths are you going to go for this freedom?
He would give away anything but the friends that he has made, the party, his family. But if he has to sacrifice the world for it, then he will totally do it.
That locked into your mind with this deep-seated desire. Selfish, but understandable. Truly understandable. Someone who is free wouldn't know what someone who is in chains would feel. The person in chains just wants to live their life like anyone else would. Unshackled, unbound, true freedom. As you walk through this this door made out of smoke, you're shown a vision of yourself, a version of yourself, managing to find a way to break free of Korzak's hold over you. There's a little thing about divinity and all this. There's always a little bit more to it. It required them to give up something precious. Their dreams of ultimate freedom, perhaps. In this future, they chose to remain bounded by Korzak in some capacity to protect what friends and family that you have sought out and found. The loved ones as well. God. This version of yourself is seen as, well, now a captain who sacrificed their own desire for the sake of their crew. Finding a different kind of freedom in loyalty and love of those who sailed beside you, both figuratively and literally. With this final image shown to you, it's shown of this version of yourself, standing happy, surrounded by the people that they have found, both current and in the future, free in spirit, but a small dark leash still connected to. This might not be what you sought out for or what you expect to see. This path that you have chosen here. This path showed you a version of yourself. It might be an existing version of yourself that chose to give up this freedom just for the people around them. It might not be a decision that you can make. Well, this version of you at least. Hell, maybe when the time comes, it might be an impossible decision. But it's probably one that you need to make. One that are required to make. Choosing yourself over everyone else. You know what you know. You chose the path of self-indulgence, of this freedom, or this view of freedom at least. As you appear on the other side of the arch, all of you, blink of an eye, appear on the other side of the arch.
Golas is like gonna be face planted because he didn't walk through the arch but fly through with the carpet.
Yeah, you're still in that motion. Like that never changed.
Yeah.
Like that even the words that you're saying is sort of like cut for a moment and then it continues on.
Right.
So, what are you guys doing? As all of you the remaining of you reappear back.
And the moment Naja steps through, she just falls to her knees and is like breathing heavily, like, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna be skidding onto my knees down to eye level with her, just cupping her hands in my her face in my hands. But hey, Naja, you're right.
You're here.
Before we continue, I just want to throw this out there. As you guys are, if you are going to try and explain what you guys saw, the words are not able to form. You are able to know what you see, but you're unable to speak of it.
Oh,
nice.
Great!
Very
What if you
nice.
write it down? What if you write it
oh,
down, Neku, huh? Right in the snow right now. Fucked up.
where? Okay, so we have that feeling that we get when we saw the visions, but we can't explain it. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you can't explain it coherently. It's very hard to make up what you're trying to say. No, it's like
It's like
you're
when a
saying
child
stuff
is
that doesn't
explaining
match
their
up.
nightmare.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
And then everybody, and then.
But you all know how you felt. You know how seeing all this makes you feel. You can go off of that.
Huh.
At that point,
Surprisingly,
it's
Scholar's one is the most tame one. Surprisingly.
yeah, okay, enough.
Echoes is pretty alright.
Yeah, mine is pretty chill. What are you talking about?
I
He's
mean,
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like bittersweet. It's not too bad.
no, that's true. That's true.
I guess just because when last Courage and Draculus barely saw, Qatar was like holding on to Jazz and going like, "Hey, fucking no!" And then as soon as he went through and blipped out, now he's just standing there, arms on his side, looking kind of just down at a slightly downward angle and just staring motionlessly as whatever everyone else is going through right now.
Scholar gonna try to stop the carpet movement, like fall face first into the snow. Get up. Cold. You're gonna like stand up and like kind of pat the snow off his clothes a bit and alright. And you mentioned there were other stones, right?
In what sense?
Aside from archway, did you mention there were others like stone with writing on it, or did I just
No.
made that up in my mind?
Just the only stones that have writing on it is like the base of the arch, which are made of boulders that have writing on them.
Alright.
For some reason, I feel so angry right now.
Courage is just gonna like just say Courage is just gonna like just say out loud. Everybody saw something as we passed through that gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
What did you see?
No.
No.
I saw yeah.
What are you guys talking about? What happened to you?
Can I
saw
insight check
something.
on Mr. Qatar, please?
Sure. Kata, you can roll it. You can.
I mean, everybody knows what happened, so I'm just gonna roll the deception check.
Yeah, sure.
Not really.
Right.
He's very much putting on an air of nonchalance.
So like gonna like look at Qatar and say in the most like
Nonchalant
dramatic
disc.
way ever. Right.
And as he looks at him, Qatar is looking at Scholar, but looking past him, looking through him. He's not looking at Scholar at all. And even as everybody looks at him, he's looking through them. He's not looking at anybody.
So Qatar is kind of like spacing out, right?
Right. Well, after that, Courage is just gonna look at everybody like, right, you guys dressed up. After that, he's just gonna turn back to the arch and, well, let's see if there's a round two. And he's gonna walk through the arch again.
You walk through the arch, nothing happens.
One time only.
Interesting.
What are you talking about? Anyway, I think we have more things to do, and it doesn't seem like there's much to do around here. Doesn't seem like the druids are within a mile of us, at least.
Qatar. Do one thing. Could you do one thing for me?
What's up?
Just breathe, alright? Just take a few breaths. Let me and we'll be on our way shortly once everybody catches our breath.
Oh, did something happen to y'all?
I don't want you guys to die.
Pick up some
And
snow
especially you,
and make it shoot
Draculus.
snowball into Qatar.
Almost.
Even then, he doesn't even really react to the snowball. He just continues to stare ahead. Alright, if you guys need a break, let's just rest for a bit. He sits down in the snow. Just wait for it.
Am I the only one who's feeling like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel Agitated? Angry?
I mean,
Scared?
can I say that I remember what I saw?
Yeah, it's hard for you guys to explain what you guys saw at the moment. Like
I do remember what I saw, but I don't think we can say it out loud or try to describe it in any way, shape, or form.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck this archers. Fucking hell.
Well,
What did you see?
considering it was written in Celestial, it isn't, well, shouldn't be harmful, right?
Shouldn't be.
Emphasis on the word should.
Well, I don't feel anything strange from it.
Well, whoever this Silvaris is has a really fucked up sense of humor in that case.
Well, if we take by the words written on it, it depends on what we choose, right?
What did you choose?
Can I say it? The middle door?
yeah, yeah, I guess you can.
The middle door.
You went through the middle door.
Was
I
that
went
the
through the
one with
third
the
door.
was
I
that
can
the one
speak
with
on
the
that.
guy that pierced himself? Is that
Y'all are
Wait,
talking
there
crazy.
there were three depictions on the floor, right?
Yeah.
The bubble
Have to
butt?
play charade.
Do we remember the depictions on the stained glass
It's just the
floor?
visions. It's just the visions you can't speak of at the
Ah,
moment.
I went through
remember
the
it.
third door. I saw some pretty bad shit.
I went through the second one. Honestly, what I saw, I do not want that to happen. So, I.
So we all saw some shit.
I guess
Wait.
that's it.
Well, we know what we know. We just gotta make, I guess, different choice, right? To bring a desired outcome. But don't worry about it too much. It's not, as far as I think it is, not like a prophecy. Sorry, like a future vision or prophecy or something like that.
Easy for you to say. I mean, how exactly do you feel after going through that? I can't really explain what I saw, but I feel angry. I feel like punching this arch.
Go for it.
Could try. Sounds like you went through a lot.
Don't
All
break
right.
your hands.
I will punch the arch. I will like stand up and just like go for it. Punch the arch.
Minecraft time.
You punch the arch.
Ah!
Breaks your hand.
You feel the pain sort of course through your knuckles as the adrenaline and the emotions right now sort of like numbs the pain. You'll feel it eventually, but not in the moment.
Well, what I feel. I don't. I mean, I don't. I feel a bit indifferent, I suppose.
Oh, so you get the good vision then.
No,
Lucky you.
not at all. Scholar shake his head. It was far from pleasant, really, but it's the choice that I'm dedicated to make, and
How are you so calm?
well, I mean, it's different visions, different, I guess, how we feel and how it affects us. you the vision that you got shown make you angry, make Mr. Kata over there deny of reality, and make
Let's see,
Dracula
Chet.
worry about you a lot. So I can kind of guess what Mr. Dracula see, but you know.
I mean, I can't really say what I saw, but I guess anxious would probably be the best term. It was like being faced with a lose-lose situation.
That's kind of the same feeling I got.
What about you, Mr. Courage and Mr. Echo?
Courage staring off at the distance.
Courage still.
Yeah, he's like,
Well,
it's good.
guess-
That's a lot to unpack there. I'll just say that that's a lot to unpack.
You can say that again.
Which
That's a
door
lot
did
to
you
unpack.
went through though?
The first one.
Well, as far as I know right now, what we saw is I guess possible visions. Do you see the same thing, Mr. Courage?
Yes, I did.
Like a possibility of the future?
No, that definitely wasn't it for me. The opposite, actually.
So you saw the past.
Mm.
Wait,
Huh.
so ow, my hand hurts right now. Fuck. I dipped my hand into the snow. So
Yeah,
the
just
the first
holding
door
hands.
the first door is the past. Second door is present. Third door is future. Is that the deal?
Probably future, considering I
No.
saw something that hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw, I guess. If we say it's a possibility for her and me, it's like if I made a different choice. So still the future, I think.
Was it's Qatar and Courage is just gonna look at Qatar and Echo. How are they?
Yeah. Look at Mr.
I don't
Echo.
know. I jumped off.
You what? That was possible?
I tried and didn't see anything after that. Figured I didn't want to play their game in case it was some kind of sick thing. I mean, when you think about it, considering what we saw, yeah, I figured that it was just some kind of sick game anyway, so might as well just not play.
Right.
What about you, Echo? How do you feel?
It was nothing really. I went through the second one.
Oh, you went through the second door too.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gone through the second door. Oh, fuck, this feels so bad.
Should have
Wanna
jumped
take
off.
a right?
I wouldn't say the second door would be any good.
I don't think any of the doors were good.
No better than the one that you must have had, I'm sure.
I wonder if I have the detect thought spell, I would still be able to pry. But I don't have those anymore. A bit of a shame. Do we want to take small break?
Let's just catch our breath
Yeah.
here. Catch our breath here. After that, we start moving. We're still not safe, but I don't think we're in exactly very safe territory here.
Oh, never.
How far are we from the Devil Joe corpse? We're pretty far away, right? It's
You're
in
a
the
good.
distance burning.
You are a pretty good distance away.
You never know; he could just be right next to us.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh. No, no, no. I think we
you,
traveled.
you guys are like an arm's length away from it.
No.
But you guys are a very good distance.
All right. Yeah. I guess we could take a break here.
Sounds good. That way I can also check for more portals of where those guys might be as well. Eventually.
Alright. Long rest, about short rest, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Short rest the mental damage away.
Mm.
Short resting.
You guys taking a
Just hold
quick
on.
short
Oh,
break.
let's go.
I'm just holding on to
Yeah.
Nasha. I was trying to make her feel better.
No need some extra healing, by the way.
Wrapping ourselves in blankets because it's really cold out now. Short rest.
Courage is
One die.
as Courage is gonna like sit down for like 5 minutes. Then after that he's gonna stare at the arch. Then after that he's gonna like start packing up snow and start rolling a ball.
Snowman.
You do
Yep,
that.
snowman.
What are you doing?
Snowman.
Mr. Snowman.
Are you gonna like legit build a snowman?
Yep, keep the mind occupied. Then after that just like start rolling up the snow.
How many snowmen are you building?
Hmm?
Are you giving them names?
Let's keep building. I want to get my mind off this.
I'm gonna keep my mind out there. After that, it's like
Keep
you know the China terracotta soldiers basically.
Yes. Instead of terracotta soldiers, you
Oh
build a
no,
snowman army. Oh no!
building snowman army to replace his last one.
Awakened Snowman Army.
Oh,
no,
no.
it's just one big snowman.
It's Elsa.
Snow
Courage is turning into Elsa.
During short
Let it
rest, I
go.
made progress on the book I borrowed from Darwin.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
As your short rest concludes, where are you guys continuing on your journey? As you all see Courage just finished building one huge ass snowman.
How huge is it?
Courage, how
is
huge is it?
Hmm?
How huge is it?
It's blocking the arch.
I'll say it's not. You won't be enough. It won't be big enough to. You can't make a snowman big enough to block the arch.
What's wrong? Is there not enough snow?
No, it's not enough snow. It's just it's at the
Not
Not
moment.
enough time.
You probably won't have enough time to make something that big.
But if I rage,
Still not enough time. I'm sorry.
damn it,
It disappears after 6 seconds.
Just before the short rest ends, I'll cast this on Draculus.
Just keep casting it.
So
Yeah,
how big
just in case.
how big of a snowman did you manage to make within the short amount of time? Like this short rest is just like about an hour. An hour you can probably like pack up to make like a maybe about your height, maybe a bit taller.
That's still pretty tall.
that's
Yeah.
a problem. My height is variable.
Yeah,
Oh my
about
God, God damn it.
You're
your
as tall
current
as the
one,
arch now.
like your
No.
current height.
The
Your
arch is
current height.
exactly in the room. And it's in a creature, so
Oh, so it's basically like 1-to-1. It's basically just a 1-to-1 replica of Courage.
Yeah.
the snowman also have variable size. Depends on the people who pass by it.
Yes, exactly.
So
An enigma.
with the short rest concluding, you guys continue your journey. I assume you guys are going around the arch, or are you just as a party going through the arch?
I mean,
Let's just go through the arch one more
It's
time.
kind of
Yes,
blocked by
yeah.
the
As far away
snowman
from
right
it as
now, but
possible.
yeah,
So,
going around the arch.
I'm just going to just say this first. The snowman is basically like the standard snowman where it's like the first two is like the round the ball, but then after that when it comes to the head, it's like almost immaculate like 1-to-1 replica of like Courageous like helmet.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
It's going to be an ice sculpture at this point.
Yeah, no. It's just only the head that's an ice sculpture, and then after that, it's like the bottom. Then after the bottom two, is just a standard snowman ball.
It's not gonna last.
Looks like it got stuck in there.
So most of you are going around it, correct?
Mhm.
Not
Okay.
Scholar.
Okay. As you guys walk away from the arch, you continue your way back on the path up the mountains. Journeying up the mountains, the sun gets a little low. As you manage to find what looks to be a small little alcove, or you can feel free to cast the tiny hut if you want. But it's time for
You
rest.
don't
So
Yeah.
alcove
Hud-
or tiny hut?
Huddle up in the alcove, tiny hut inside. Standard procedure. What's the weather out now?
Clear.
Okay.
I'll warn you. I'll wake up before dawn, and I need to get this quiver shining on some sunlight.
I'll say this, Kata. You trying to keep your mind off of things and trying to think about other things as well. Your eyes sort of like wander towards the sky, and you see not a cloud in the sky. Not at the moment. And as you hit the site of where you're supposed to set up camp, you still see no clouds in the sky. So it's pretty clear sky. You get a feeling that you get a feeling that the next day would be about the same.
Alright. I'm a weather forecast now.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
It's the ranger job, so. What?
That's
Nick.
true.
All right, you guys set up camp. It's a little bit. There's a little bit of time before you guys would need to turn in for the night. What do you guys like to do? At this point, I'll say you are also able to. Now I'll lift it a little bit, and you guys are able to say what you guys saw.
That's canon now. Kata just laughed manically. Mickey Mouse.
What would you guys like to do?
Why are we degenerating to Minecraft villagers?
How many times before we get to long rest? Asking the party.
But
Naja's just staring into the fire, just clutching her sword tightly.
I'll just walk up behind. Just walk up behind Nasha. Just wrap my arms around her. And just, hey, are you
You
alright?
get. I'll say, Naja, you get spooked by the touch a little bit.
Naja just whips her head back and just like almost immediately. Oh, God, please. You scared me. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry. Are you alright?
I think I remember some parts of what I saw. I just don't want to fail. That's all. I don't. Callus can't take over the world. I don't want to lose you guys. And especially you.
You won't.
I'll
Okay.
make sure of that.
We're not going anywhere. Now we'll still be here. We'll still be fighting a good fight.
Good. And Naja will just like shout to everyone, y'all better not die, okay?
Well,
That's the
technically,
Oh no. Scholar, not now.
Scholar gonna jokingly say that.
Not now.
Tango! Be nice.
Don't try.
Scholar gonna like lay on top of his flying carpet and start reading the book again until we all go to long rest.
the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
Are we all inside the tiny hut, or
Should be.
Up to you guys, but Qatar is definitely in there.
alright?
You guys are trespassers. Stay out.
Just get
Oh,
teleported
alright,
out.
sure, fine.
Well,
Fine.
Fine.
He just pack up.
Build a fort there here then.
Build
Just-
snow fort.
Snow
Build tiny
igloo.
snowman.
Build our own fort and they have strippers and blackjack and hookers.
In my own tiny hut.
What are
I'm
you guys doing?
Alright. But
And we
before
build our own little hut.
Is the hut is one round spherical shape, right? That means that in the alcove that we
Half
actually are in, there should be a ceiling above the hut, right?
In a
it's a
sense.
half sphere, kind of, yeah. Because
Alright.
it kind of goes through. It doesn't go through the bottom, I believe. Through the ground.
Oh, okay, but there is a definite ceiling, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Hmm. Do I actually know which part where Kata is sleeping?
He has to be in the center.
No, you just need to
Really
be in
know.
it.
Alright.
Okay.
You'll figure something out. 10-foot radius spear.
Okay.
Spear.
So, Courage is just gonna go by memory of how everybody arranged their sleeping spaces. He's going to like
God.
go grab like a bunch of snow. And he's gonna put it on the top of the ceiling where at the point of one random person. So it's like so the moment the spear goes down, right, the snow is just gonna go on the person.
Okay.
And that would be Scholar actually, because he's sleeping on the flying carpet.
All right.
Yeah. So
That's-
I'm going to do that for 2 spots. So I have 2 chances.
Okay.
Yeah. Then after that he's
Oh, no.
that as he's done already, then after that as everybody goes to sleep, he just keeps watch outside. And then after that he removes his helmet. And then after that he just continues to keep watch. And after a while, like staring out into the darkness, he removes his mask. Then after that he just goes like, what the hell am I doing? As he continues to stare out into the darkness.
As this will happen through the night. So
Mhm.
you at the moment you are still like putting the snow on top of the tiny hut.
Mhm.
As we what is Echo and Qatar doing?
you already set up your thing, right? You cannot leave.
Yep. Well, and
Ah,
around
okay.
that time, he would also cast recast aid at 5th level on himself, Jazz, and Courage, since I believe those are the 3 that he was casted on.
Okay.
Continue to have 20 extra hit points for the next 8 hours, hopefully during that long rest.
What spell?
Aid.
Oh,
Not on you
Thanks.
guys, because I believe you guys casted it on yourselves. Although, actually, no, yeah, he will actually cast it on 4th level, so Scholar, Dracula, and Naja will have extra 15.
Yay.
But other than that, is what are the you do?
Okay, just checking. Is everyone like in the dome right now? Like the whole party?
Yes.
Yeah, probably at
Oh,
this point.
Okay. Um,
There'll probably be a moment before the dome if he wanted to bring Qatar off to the side or something.
sure. I think Echo would before we do that. Echo would approach Qatar, say, "Hey, maybe should we go for a walk? Just scout around, making sure the area is safe."
Alright, actually, yeah, that's a good point. We should probably do that. Alright, on me. Give me a second and let me cast pass without trace. And then begin sneaking around.
I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. I mean we gotta make sure that no one's
Yeah.
we gotta
makes
make
sense,
sure
makes
that
sense.
no one gets senses. So come on, let's get going.
Both of you
Like,
head off.
I guess like on the way as we're scouting ahead, like Echo would keep he would stay silent for probably like a bit, just like not sure how he should like tackle this question, or like if he should even ask this question in the first place. But he kind of just like I mean they're sneaking, but he kind of like approaches Qatar, puts a hand on his shoulder, and says, "Hey, listen, brother, I what happened back there was weird, and I know we saw some things, and there's no point of hiding that. You know, we all know that you saw something, the rest saw something,
As
and
Qatar
that
looks back, he just once again he's looking at Echo. Well, not really at Echo, he's looking past Echo, and then he just grins a little bit. And well, that's the same for you guys, yeah. But like I said, I jumped off, and I didn't really see it. You guys saw tree doors. I saw tree doors. I decided fuck that and jumped off. And I'm kind of curious why you guys actually went through with it.
can I roll insight with advantage because I know how much he dodges the questions like for my entire life. He's been doing it.
Yes.
So this is
Natural 20.
This is far from being the first time. This is far from the first time he's doing it. So I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, you
But
would.
actually,
Oh,
wait,
thank God.
We have
wait,
only two.
wait, how come I'm always like beating you by one score? What's going on?
Two peas in a pod.
Someone will born a winner, always.
Okay, listen, I know something happened. I know how it affected you. I know how worried you are about it, but it's what we saw back there. It, it might. I'm not sure what it was, but you know, doesn't supposed to. It's not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to happen. You know, you can. It was the whole choice thing. So maybe if we make different choices, then the outcome will be completely different. So it's listen. It's fine.
And you know what kind of choices got you to whatever vision you saw?
Um, to be honest, I'm not sure. It's to be honest, you guys seem to go through a lot of stuff in your visions, but mine didn't have any of that. So I guess if I go with my choices, then everything will be fine. But if I take other ones, then it might be things might turn out completely different. And same for you. Maybe if we need to make different choices, then the outcome will be completely different. And maybe it's the future that you won't have to be, worried about.
When you really think about it, first of all, this all just seems like a big old hallucination. You never really know what you saw, if it even is true. But, and I'm only saying this as a cautionary, but considering that what everybody said, which seems to be that we all saw different kinds of visions, and it seems to have something to do with choices that people have to make. Who's to say that someone has to make a choice and then it either means one person will have their good and then another person will have something terrible happen to them. For example, you said that what you saw don't seem that bad. Let's say that you make the choices that end up making you have that. And let's say that those choices that you made end up forcing some other people to have those choices made for them. And they end up going through whatever the fuck they saw. Ain't that fucked up? Because
I mean,
at the end of it, whatever visions y'all saw, we don't really know what choices we have to fucking make to avoid whatever the fuck happens there. That's kind of fucked. By the way, apparently I'm married.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, so that's what. Oh my fucking god! I should have guessed. I should have guessed. Oh, I should not realized about that.
I don't see no
The
fucking ring
signs were
though.
there. The signs
I don't
were
see no
there.
fucking ring though.
Oh. That's
Wait, so hold on. So this is what you saw? Thing?
Also, it's a well. Actually, would he have been able to say that? Apparently, I'm married at this point of time.
Yeah.
All right, just double checking that.
It doesn't have context.
To be fair, let's say that those visions are of the future. Could be that it's going to happen, a possible future. So maybe that wouldn't happen. Maybe that won't fucking happen. Maybe it's already happened and I don't fucking know it. Ah!
Okay.
Screams
I'm
of
gonna.
past without a trace. Ah.
Okay, it's okay.
I live
It's
better.
okay. Yeah.
And since I will say this, since he did beat his deception, he can tell that he's still trying to misdirect. Qatar's still trying to misdirect Jazz by bringing up something that may or may not be. Well, actually, it is true, but
So misdirect.
he's trying to bring up one point to deflect other points.
Yeah, he's trying to change the subject completely.
Okay. Yeah. All right, fine. I understand you don't want to talk about it, and it's fine. It's totally fine.
I don't want to know if I'm married to her. I don't want to know what the implications of those are.
No, I know there. Listen, I know there was more what you saw back then, and if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. But I just wanted to tell you that whichever choice you make, I'll be there by your side. I'm not gonna pat him on the back.
Aww.
That's for the first time he sees that he, instead of looking past him, looks at Jazz and is pained, so deeply pained. That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe sometimes the best choices you can make is to face your fear, even if it's hard. As he thinks back to his number one fear of losing these people, one way or another.
And if you do decide to face them, then hey, it's not just it's not just me that you got. I mean, you got these dumbasses and got point back at the party.
Yeah.
So just know we're always there for you. Oh. I guess no point of standing around. Gonna make sure that they are safe.
Well, is there anything about your thing that you can share that you want to share?
Oh, mine was okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, sure. Then why are you walking so fast, huh?
Huh? I ain't walking fast.
Yeah, you walking fast. What you talking about?
Huh?
I'm faster than you, and you're trying to walk faster than me. I know that. Slowpoke.
Mine was okay. Comparing to what you guys had to face, I would say mine was rather light, I guess.
What exactly
Yes.
happened there?
I was happy. I got everything I wanted. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And it feels like there's also a button there.
I mean, there is a bit of a, but it's not a big deal. It's fine. I got my own trip. Could you believe that?
Considering the exorbitant amount of money you have, you could buy 10 ships. Probably. I don't actually know how much ships cost.
Actually, I feel like we used everything on the armor and the gear. I don't think we have that much.
No. We still got 96,000 in the gold. I mean, that's not counting however much courage might or might not have.
Oh, maybe then we'll buy a ship one day. That'll be fun. But really though, that's so true. I was happy I was surrounded by those I care about, and that's pretty much it.
Definitely seems like much happier than what most people saw.
Surprisingly, kind of was expecting that. Well, I didn't know what to expect to begin with, but it was definitely surprising after realizing what you guys had to go through. So I would say I got somewhat lucky.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Definitely doesn't sound like it's not all happiness there, so I wouldn't say that. You never know. You never know. There might be if those fucking things are true. There's other possible futures that we can follow. Whatever it is that my scholar read out.
Yep, it wasn't the end of the world, so that's already a good thing. I know where to keep going.
What?
Yeah.
Continue to scout around.
Yep, kind of just walking forward.
Very awkwardly, still have to stay close because of pass without a trace. He tries to walk out.
Yeah. 30 feet apart.
Social distancing.
With that,
That's some extreme social distancing right there.
with that, as night comes to and all of you begin your long rest, the night is quiet. Nothing but the sound of the cold breeze of the mountains as sleep and rest take most of you. But on the other hand, could I trouble you for
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That scared the shit.
Qatar.
Yo, what's up?
As sleep takes you, rest, and you drift off into the world of dreams. You find yourself in what looks to be in the woods. It's a forest of sorts. You see what looks to be a nice, humble-looking cabin with one look seems to be a elderly lady. She walks up to you and says, "You're an interesting one."
Eh.
Like many of your companions, who have stood in front of given paths, and you're different. You decided to jump off. And she sort of looks away and looks back at you and says, "But you chickened out. Why?"
Well, first off, are you the person that made that bitch ass fucking Stonehenge?
No, but it does belong to me.
So some kind of homage to you, I suppose. But, I don't know. I guess I just, for the first time as he's talking, he starts to feel like, weirdly enough, even though it's to a completely strange woman that he's never met before, he feels like he can be a bit more honest. I'm at my core, I'm a coward, and well, even though I don't know what were behind those doors, I also didn't know what was at the bottom of that fucking abyss. And even though I can see pretty far in the dark, seeing nothing but darkness, yeah, it's kind of scary.
So you decided to run from it.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do. It's what I've been taught. Stick away from danger. Make sure to keep up the good fight. So I went back. And I fought. Well, tried to fight.
See, your friends, they were shown paths in front of them, possible paths, maybe even impending paths. You intrigued me by jumping off, but that intrigueness was lost when you decided to return back to the path laid for you. Instead of choosing to make your own path, you decided to see and peer into what possible paths there are.
Well, if I fucking known.
Would the realm of the divine it will be ever so less interesting if we were very straightforward.
Fair enough, but that's the thing with us mortals, right? Viridian, though. We get scared when we face things that we don't understand. And so, when faced with between something that we don't know and something that we at least can see, can understand a little bit, we tend to just chicken out. Then there's some fucking idiots that decide to charge straight forward, even though they don't know shit. Some call them brave, but well, no, they are brave, and I ain't.
Well, some would I would argue that you just haven't had the right moment to be brave. But enough of what I think. What do you think? What that you saw? Well, what do you think after you saw?
I think it's a whole load of fucking bullshit. That all I got out of that is that, oh, if you happen to do some things and you happen to do nothing in some places, this shit will happen. And that's fucking bullshit. That's hardly even a fucking clear path. Everyone else seems to think, oh, if we make certain choices, we'll be fine. I don't fucking feel that. Feels like I'm just as confused as before, if not more.
Do you feel that if you choose a different path, you would be less confused and less afraid?
I feel like I'd be even more confused and be even more afraid because the only different path I can think of isn't even really all that determined. Even if I'm out of the picture, I'd still die. What if they need my help? What, what if my help gets them killed?
A lot of what ifs, isn't there, in this world?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, isn't it?
She sort of like turns around and says, "You never get bored of all those what ifs. They give me things to do. Yeah. What if this? What if that? What if I didn't eat that bowl of porridge? What if I didn't go fishing? What if I did?"
There's godly porridge and godly fishing. To assume you're a god.
She sort of like she sort of like taps on her nose. But what ifs are nice? What ifs are nice to ponder about, at least? They're what gives me power, at least. What ifs? It gives me power in this realm. What ifs create many things all around. What ifs allows me to show you on what may happen.
Then would you mind showing me one thing before I make a decision?
He looks at you.
What if I left? What if I let them be? I mean, maybe not now, because, well, let's be, maybe they'll be fine. Maybe they can find, like, caves to be nice and dry in. But what if I tried to leave them and try to find out what's going on with the Feywild? Make sure that everyone there is alive and safe too. Will they be alright?
In some realm of possibility, they would. In most, probably not.
Well, that's just fucking dandy, ain't it?
If you're going to decide whether or not they're better off without you or better off making other decisions, that is not really it's not really for anyone to say now, is it? Yeah, even as a god myself, I have no control of who makes what decisions. I only see all the what ifs. I have no control over them.
seeing all those what ifs. If
can-
I were to leave, in most situations they'd be worse off.
In a sense, they will be worse off both physically and emotionally. Whether they're safe, that's yet to be told. The future is still hazy of where their end would be. Death might not be the only thing waiting for them. They might not all remain dead, seeing their ties and connections with different beings.
That's a good point.
She laughs with you as well. But death is scary. Drives many mortals to do many things. I've seen countless enough. But I guess there is something you can ask yourself. What if you stayed for just one more day?
And now it just turned into another question the next. And if it turns out that it could turn out that it'll be harder for me to make the other decision if I just keep asking myself that. Because I want to be able to, I want to make sure that they're all safe. That what are these fucking assholes just trying to do to them? Just stay the fuck away. That they'll live long, happy lives and eventually die and are able to move on. But you never know. Maybe leaving would be the choice for that. If I keep telling myself, what if I stayed one more day? It might get harder to make the decision when, if, if I have to.
Then that would really be a test to whether are you truly brave now, isn't it?
Did you really just come here to dissuade me from making an action depending on that?
No, I was truly curious on why you had the choice of making your own way and then turning back.
I'm afraid of the dark. If you give me that choice now, I'll definitely take it.
I shan't hold your time any longer,
Ah, cheapskate.
but I'll be ever watchful. I'll have all your what ifs and maybes to keep me company, all your mortal ones, but your funny little group has my eyes.
Don't worry. When the day comes where I feel like these people will be okay without me, I'll be brave. I'll carve my own path. Find a way. Without hurting them. Physically, at least. I think at least one of them would be sad if I left.
Then may you stand tall in that moment. Stand tall and proud. But once you make your decision at that point, sometimes there's no turning back. Sometimes the path you choose is one of permanent.
Well, means that they'll be alright. And I'll be satisfied. Time comes.
He nods to you. Now, go on. I have a few more shows to watch.
Oh, gee. Summon me and dismiss me as you want, huh? Fucking gods.
What can I say? As you slowly disappear and you drift off into and continue the realm to indulge yourself in the realm of dreams and imagination. Let me just shift you back real quick.
Alright.
Look
Welcome back.
who's
First
here.
cry.
Qatar's dead.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Oh,
White what?
Don't worry, we have
He's
Revivify. So
dead!
he has it.
What?
We have Revivify.
He
Someone
died
get him
in
up,
his
please.
sleep.
Someone get him up,
8
please.
hours ago. The moment he closed his eyes, dead.
What?
Neko
Rest
can
in
I very
pieces. Trash
Somebody
man.
please Selena.
Neko can we verify that he's dead?
Selena.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
Okay, knew it.
Nah.
I'm not gonna. I won't kill you
No.
guys off like just like that. It's too easy.
Just torture us.
I like how you pause. I won't kill you guys. Not like that.
Not like that.
So,
There's so much more fun ways to do it than in your sleep.
Yeah.
Um,
Worried.
If I wanted to do it, I would have already done it. Oh look, you find a knife embedded in all your chests.
Huh.
it would serve as a good murder mystery, though.
Yeah.
we all turn around IRL. There is just Neko behind us with a pillow, right?
Yeah.
Kills the players, not the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Holy shit, Nico's outside my window
Hello,
right
please.
now.
Yeah. I'm everywhere, motherfuckers.
We're talking about like a murder mystery in a tiny hut. That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah,
That
tiny
that
hut and,
would
like,
be
God.
that would be a challenge.
That would be a very big
no
closed
one get
door.
out of here.
One of you did it. No one could have entered.
Uh,
But
I'm
wait, the
Dracula
tiny
did
hut
it with
can be
candlestick.
borrowed from underneath.
My god. We flip over the body, there's a little mole tunnel there.
Yeah.
it's
It was
the
shanked
mole
through
killer.
the middle.
It's the
There-
mole killer.
There can
Oh my
only be
God.
one suspect. Then we just
There
randomly
can
point
only
to
be
someone.
one suspect.
Yeah.
Dracula's. Dun,
There's
dun,
like the-
dun.
The mole people.
Dracula rips off his skin disguise and he reveals that he's a mole person.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Find his actual body like further down.
Okay,
Pretty
terrifying.
much.
So, as the night concludes and the day comes to, you all carry on your journey up the mountains.
Do I
Eh.
remember anything?
Yeah.
No, that's fucked.
What did you say? What did Qatar say?
He remembers everything.
So he
Oh,
wakes
so-
up and it's just
So,
God,
so does
gods are a
Qatar
lot more
have kids?
chill than I thought.
What did Qatar say?
Gods are a lot more chill than I thought.
God?
No. Or maybe I was hallucinating. I don't know. Dreaming.
Wait.
All of you get a rude awakening as Kata hits outside of the tiny hut.
No. Blanket
Ah.
over us.
Cool.
Snow.
Who gets snowed on?
Definitely Scholar.
Right,
One
right.
of them. The other one, I don't know.
I don't know. Courage has to tell me.
Either Qatar or Echo.
Too bad he walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Echo
one who
then.
walked away, so Echo got it.
Yeah. Echo and Scholar probably got snowed on.
Ow.
As you recharge your arrow and all of you carry on up the mountains. The track up ahead is a steep climb now. As you guys have reached the point of the mountain where you have to bust out the climbing gear. Or
Ooh.
for some of you who can cheat, fly.
Cheat. This is what I earn.
All right, here's your climbing gear, guys.
Assholes.
And, well,
You still have the immovable rods, right, Draculus?
you and
Yeah.
Miss Echo can roll for it
Right.
again.
Oh.
Do Echo and Kata gonna roll for the carpet seat again?
Nah. Echo can have
You
it.
take it. No, you take it. I don't need it.
Just can have it.
No, you take it. I don't want it.
No, you can have it.
No,
I know
you-
how
Oh
much
my
you're
god, you guys
struggling.
just
I'm
I
gonna.
why
know
don't you
that
guys just kiss?
you've been
Oh,
crying
God.
about how your ankles have been hurting all night long. I heard you. Don't you worry.
Supposed to be your knees because your age is it's catching up.
Oh my
Like you're
God.
that much younger.
Okay. All right. Stop, both of
Like
you.
a
Both of you get
crybaby.
on. I'll just use fly.
Nah, I can walk.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna walk. You go like I'm gonna push him.
a bit of exercise would actually do me some good right now.
Then I guess we both walking.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
You both are in.
And Courage is just still up ahead, just walking by himself.
Oh god.
Alright. As the climb begins, everyone is walking except Naja,
Courage.
except
Oh, no.
Naja and Mango and no Naja and Mango. That's it.
And I think
Oh,
Dracula's will
Dracula's,
probably be
It
yeah.
has to be on
Oh,
the.
okay. So half of the
Fly,
party is walking, and half of the
Okay.
party is climbing, and the other half is flying.
Yeah, I'm walking
Mhm.
here.
Hey,
And-
I'm walking here.
As all of you continue to trek up the mountain, we will end the session here for today.
Ah.
Oh.
Early end.
Oh, eh.
How much progress did Scholar make with the books?
Which one?
Uh,
Pretty
Yeah.
sure you took 2,
Shit.
right?
I took 2, but I start reading the shit. I think that was about Wall Forges, and I read the other one first.
Depending on what you mean by progress. You want to progress
Finish
as in
reading. Finish
fini-
reading the book.
okay, finish reading finish reading and understanding it is 2 different things. So finish reading would you would have already done that quite a bit ago.
Uh,
Understanding it,
for
you
one
are
book
still
or
in
both book.
one book.
Alright.
Wait, what books are those again?
Warforged stuff.
Oh.
Oh, the crafting. Is it make your own wolf?
Then I guess I'll start reading on the Warforged first and go back to understanding the book then. Alright. Wow, what a good session, guys. Wow.
Trauma and lore drops. Oh, hey.
Trauma.
I got a wife.
Yes,
Do
yeah,
you
right.
have kids?
Courage is terribly traumatized.
Uh-huh.
Woohoo.
I would say that he's not trying to unpack things. And yeah, it's more like it came back to him like a boomerang.
That really should be a therapist for the party.
Like he doesn't want whatever happened to his old crew to happen to us. Like, oh, Dad. Courage is a sad dad.
Same dude.
And Scholar's like everyday man, get utility man. Right, I'll teleport. I'll clean this for you. I'll cast fire on you.
Scholar is a Mr. Wizardly in progress.
Mm-hmm. Echo's like, I want to be free. I want to be a real boy.
I want to be a
Oh,
real
yeah.
boy. I want to
I
be a
want to
real
find the One
captain.
Piece.
How free is free? Is so is so is Echo's true dream like the very moment like just turn around the corner and like, okay, I'm out, bye. It just flies off. Adventures by himself.
Yeah. You're gonna like buy a ship, gather crews, and find One Piece.
The One Piece is right.
One Piece, yeah.
One
I always
Piece
knew
is the
that.
friends you made along the way.
I
Whoa.
always knew that Echo was Luffy.
Why? Is it because
Free, literally. Time
Freedom.
for Echo to go swimming.
Let him swim.
The enemies are just over there. If we beat them, we are free, right?
oh no,
Right.
just over the sea?
That's how it works,
Flawless pick.
right?
All right, time to download Black Myth Wukong. Woohoo!
You managed. You still have enough savings to buy it. Oh,
Yes, I do.
wow.
It's
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, I have to. I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow after my job interview. So,
Hey
Oh,
yo,
what are you
good
interviewing
luck.
for?
it's a job interview for a radio station.
Oh shit!
Whoa,
Yo, let's
that's
go.
awesome.
Yo,
Wait,
can we
doing
get
what?
can we get like a
As a
test run?
host, or
No.
Wait, doing what?
It's just a entry level thing, so I don't think I'll be one of the presenters on there or whatever the fuck you call them.
Okay, just
Still
give it a
pretty
week,
big
then you
though.
hijack the station.
What's that?
Give it a week, then you hijack the station.
yeah,
Time to work up the
100.
populate ladders again.
Yeah, hijack the station, give my demands, become rich.
Yep.
What could go wrong?
You'll be
channel.
fine. You'll be
It'll be
fine.
fine.
Actually, that's kind of funny. I'm also having an interview tomorrow. That's why I got a haircut.
Oh, nice. I'm getting my haircut
Hey.
first thing in the morning.
Oh, nice. Gotta look spiffy.
Yeah.
2.5 years not hard work, of work just all gone.
Work.
How long
Hard
do
work
you
growing your hair.
how long do you actually grow your hair?
Yes,
Because
it is very hard.
Well, here. This is the carnage.
The carnage.
To be fair, oh damn, that's long.
Huh, I think that's longer than me. Wait, I don't know how short you have your hair right now.
Oh,
it's
Oh my god.
To be fair, I only have my hair cut once a year, so there's that too. I feel you, Seth. I feel you.
This kind of look like horse
was-
tail.
that.
Yo.
Yo.
Very short now.
Oh.
You look way younger now.
Damn, you went from metalhead to K-pop
I know.
Yeah.
Metalhead? I thought you look like a manga artist or something.
A what?
Manga artist.
He's not Horikoshi. He's not that My Hero Academia artist. Please no. I know which one you're thinking of.
I don't know what I'm thinking of because I don't remember the name or follow that much. Right?
Oh shit, is that you, Seth?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh. Oh, you cut your hair. Nice.
Yeah.
He's been
all
talking
gone.
about
Late
it
to
for
the
the past
party,
minute.
shaking my head.
He's been talking about it for the past 5 minutes.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Not saying be right back.
I mean, you guys were having a
He's the DM.
conversation. I didn't want to disrupt you guys. So I
Hey,
was
you
like,
are part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a bitch.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, there's one thing I wanted to say. Neku, I fucking love you. You are probably one of my favorite DMs ever. That was fucking amazing.
That's kind of gay, dude.
Yeah. I'll take it, bitch.
No,
I mean, to be honest, he's preaching right now because I kind of agree with that.